This video will be discussing 3 critical reading skills: controversy, position, and purpose. Now we will discuss the first reading skill, controversy. As critical readers, we need to identify the main controversy. The controversy is a debatable statement in which readers may have varied opinions. Writers will either disagree or agree with that statement. For example, social networking tools are useful and vital tools for communication in the 21st century world. From this statement, we understand that some people might agree or disagree with this statement. We can conclude that this is the main argument of the topic. To answer a question on the main controversy of social networking, the answer would be: the main controversy is whether social networking tools are useful and vital tools for communication in the 21st century world or not. Let's answer this question. Good education is necessary for a successful and happy life. Okay? So here the answer for this question would be whether good education is necessary for a successful and happy life or not. Now we come to the position, which is the second critical reading skill. The position of the writer is usually the writer's opinion in relation to the controversial topic. The writer could be for or against a debatable topic. Writers will need to support their side of the argument in a manner that convinces the reader. Let's look at the following example. Visiting social networking sites is a part of people's daily routine. It is a good way to be in contact with their friends and relatives abroad. Social networking sites are beneficial if used in certain ways. From this text, we understand that the writer supports or is for using social networking tools. Let's look at another example. People should avoid social networking for making interaction impersonal and for other privacy concerns. It is clear here from the writer's statement that the writer is against the use of social networking sites. And now, let's look at this question and try answering it. Car alarms are a public nuisance. Then the writer ends with, it also increases the tendency to be impatient and rude. From the text, we can conclude that the writer here is against the use of car alarms.
Now we will discuss the third critical reading skill, which is the purpose. The purpose is the author's aim of writing an article or an essay. Authors write for different purposes. Sometimes an author can write to persuade or convince the reader of a certain point of view. At other times, he can write to inform or give information. Or he can simply write to entertain the reader through enjoyment. Let's look at some examples. The first example is, social networking is a useful tool to enhance personal relationships because it creates a lively atmosphere. It's also beneficial for business owners to market their products. What do you think the writer's purpose is here? Very good. It's to persuade the readers that social networking tools are useful. Now, let's look at the second example. The number of adults using social networking is increasing as shown in the following bar graph. What do you think the writer's purpose is in this example? Excellent. It's to inform the readers that the number of adults using social networking is increasing. Another example is, it was a glorious morning in Alabama. Alan couldn't wait to call his friends to go fishing. Had they all left their mobiles at home, they would have had a great time fishing instead of socializing on Facebook. What do you think the writer's purpose is here? Well done. It's to entertain the readers by telling a story. Please note the following. First of all, writers have other purposes. They can write to provide a solution, to raise awareness, to introduce a new concept, to evaluate a certain controversial topic, or to simplify a complicated issue. Note also that to detect the writer's purpose, you need to identify the two sides of the controversy, the position of the writer, and the type of evidence he's actually using. Now let's recap what we said. The controversy is a debatable topic that can be viewed from different perspectives. Therefore, authors have different positions. Some people may be for the topic, while others may be against it. Accordingly, writers have different purposes depending on the position. Thank you for watching, and see you later in other videos.
Created using Powtoon.